What up, though, y'all? What's the deal? All praises go to the Most High, man. It's your boy Trail, man. And today, I'm inspired to talk about the third universal law, third law of Hermeticism, man. My favorite, man. I feel like I'm a master at this one. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This the law of, the law of vibration or the law of attraction. Some call it manifesting. Some call it timeline shifting. It's a million ways to skin a cat, man. But me, I just call it getting in tune, man. Getting in tune with the frequency, man, that you want, man, that you trying to create, So, first off, I want to say, the other day on my video, I said I had got that book, The Secret, when I was in a hole in Georgia, but I'm capping. I was playing. My yes is my yes, my no is my no. I don't know what made me say that. Probably because I was in this dorm and everybody went out to work every day, and I really be by myself because I had warrants in Michigan still, so it was just, maybe that's what it was. I don't know what made me feel as if I was in a hole. Maybe I felt like I was in a hole, literally, But long story short, I was in the dorm reading this book. I was reading stuff like The Cartel at the time. I was reading stuff like Prada Plan, Murder Mamas, all them type of books. But in the midst of me reading that, I'm reading the Secret. You feel me? In the midst of me reading that. So long story short, The Secret teach you how to do the law of attraction and stuff. But so to me, the best way to manifest stuff, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, meditation. That's the best way to manifest. There is no better way. But when we meditating, we fall under the stipulations. We feel like, oh, you got to be doing it this way or that way. Or ain't no right way to meditate, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the secret. Ain't no right way. Meditating is kind of like a little bit more focused daydreaming. You know what I mean? And I first started meditating literally just sitting on my bunk, because in the book The Secret, it teach you the art of visualization, like closing your eyes and using your third eye to picture you somewhere or to picture something, to like embody that moment, that's a part of manifestation. So what I was doing, this my beginning stages, y'all. What I would do, I would sit on my bunk and I would literally just picture being free. I ain't gonna lie, I had been locked up. Like at that time, I think I might have been locked up like a year and a half, almost 2 years or something. And I thought I had like another year and a half or a year to go, because they gave me 3 years. I thought they was gonna make me just do all the time, all this type of stuff. Soon as I started doing this, y'all, keep in mind, soon as I started doing it, like maybe a week or two later, boom, they, Rich, pack it up, whoa, pack it up. Ooh. I'm like, what's going on? They like, yeah, they shipping you. So they shipped me. They shipped me to this TC. I end up going. That's where I end up getting in trouble there, going somewhere. Long story short, though, that was like my beginning journey on meditating. I ain't even realize I was meditating. I just thought I was visualizing. And also, what I learned in that book was the power of affirmations, man, because you got to think, your words is vibrations. Your thoughts is vibrations. Your action is a vibration. You got to move to do it. When you writing, that's an action. That's a vibration. You know what I mean? And one thing about all of these, about when you meditating, you putting your intention, because you're intending to do something. You're doing it for a reason. There's purpose behind it. And you mixing that with your attention. Your intention with your attention. Now, I don't understand why these shins is so powerful. Because action is powerful as well. It's something about the ion on the end, I-O-N. I don't know what it is. I really don't even care to know, but I know it's powerful. I know your intention mixed with your attention through the meditation and through the affirmations and through the writing. and through the visualizing it. I know it's powerful, man. You really, it's so crazy, man. It's like you controlling your inner world, and it's just instantly reflecting on your outer world. Like, I had a chain that said focus. That's how much I love manifestation, because you literally just focusing. You meditating, you focusing, you channeling that energy. Because what we have to understand is when you're meditating, it's kind of like you in both realms, because you not asleep. You're fully conscious, but you're being fully still as if you were asleep, as if you were subconscious. So it's kind of like you teetering the worlds. You mixing the worlds, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm finna give you all this real story, man. So it was me, my wife, and my brother, man. We was on FaceTime, man. I got all of them to meditate with me, man. And we ain't even meditate for long now. I'm a person who been meditating for years and years and years, but I was just trying to get them to go along with me, because I always heard the term, wherever 3 or more is present. Whenever it's 3 or more, God is fully present, like God is there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, let me get them to meditate with me, whoop whoop. So, long story short, I'm telling them, because it's different ways to meditate. So one way I meditate, I just try and think, just see nothing but black, nothing but, but fullness. They always say black is empty. No, that's full, nothing but the full spectrum. So I close my eyes, see the full, and I just speak the affirmations. You know what I mean? Whatever your affirmations is. Mine, it used to be this rapper from Detroit named Wine. He's still relevant and stuff. That's my people's, I don't even know him at all, but I just grew up listening to his music. But long story short, he got this one song. He say, wanted to be just what I am this second. Rich, young, powerful, independent, and respected. So I don't know why them just always been like some of my affirmations. Like, I am rich, I am young, I am powerful, I am independent, I am respected. You know what I mean? You gotta put the I am, because when Moses asked God, who do I say sent me? He said, I am the I am. Like, I am everything. I am what I am. I am anything I am. I am nothing I am the I am. Boy, I'm most high. I'm the creator. So you gotta, when you saying I am, you embodying it. Like, I am, like I believe it, like I am. Because one thing about manifestation and meditation. So another thing I'm gonna tell y'all that's important about meditation, when you laying there for hours, yeah, it work, but you gotta look at your body as if it's an antenna. You have to look at your body as if it's an antenna. So what's one thing y'all remember about the old school antennas? How you got them positioned. If you got it positioned this way or this, it might interfere with your reception. You know what I mean? So that's why they got those certain key poses that they use. Also, Pilates and yoga poses can also be used when you're doing your meditations. Because all that comes from the Buddhists, Vishra and Vish Krishna and all them. You know what I mean? They're Buddhist gods, and they who embodied a lot of this yoga and wisdom. And Jesus went and he studied with them people. Allegedly, it's not in the Bible, but they say when he was missing for those years, that's what he was doing. He was studying under so many different teachers. Learned in Egypt, learned in India, learned in South America. Like, he learned all around the world. He taught, brought all this knowledge and cultivated this knowledge. But you know what I mean? So, like I was saying, it was me, my brother, and my wife, and we meditate. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It ain't take long. We only meditated for 8 minutes. Now me, I'm a little bit more advanced, you know what I mean? So I love to do the visualization meditation. Here recently, I'm finding out that people don't even have an inner voice. Like how you be like, you will count in your head, 1, 2, 3. So, but you saying it in your head. It's an inner mind voice. Some people say they can't even hear that. Don't quote me on this. I don't know if they making this up and they trying to dilute people's soul or something. I don't know. They talk about people don't even hear their thoughts no more. I'm like, what? People don't hear themselves think? What? I don't even understand that. People don't get, come on now. And then they saying, then we got to understand that, we also have to understand that when you visualizing it, a lot of people, like, once again, I'm not saying I believe everybody's intellect is just as good as mine or greater. You know what I mean? I really do believe that. I believe we can all tap in. I believe I just been willing and wanting to tap in. I've been praying for it. I've been willing it. I've been praying for knowledge and wisdom and understanding. I've been asking God to make me a great man, a great leader. On another level though, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Like on the polar opposite level almost, you know what I mean? But it was always my heart and my soul in it, because I always wanted to help my peoples. I always wanted to help my peoples. You know what I mean? That's why I'm even willing to do this. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna say I don't want to do it no more. I'm gonna embrace it. I do want to do it, and I'm willing to do it. That's why I'm doing it. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, I visualize a lot. So what I was doing, I told them to just, say, I am wealthy, wealth in abundance, things like that. I am so happy and thankful for my abundant wealth, and, just say all these things while you meditating, while your eyes closed, you completely still, embody the energy, feel the energy. While they doing that, I'm visualizing Eddie Jackson face. That's a, big, hate to say it, drug dealer from Detroit. I'm visualizing Pablo Escobar face. I'm really visualizing, because I done watched so many documentaries about these people. I can see their face when I close my eyes. I'm visualizing Big Meech's face, and I'm really just embodying the energy. I'm embodying it. I'm feeling it, And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, when we got done meditating, my yes is my yes, my no is my no. It's raining outside. Rain wasn't in the forecast. I literally, no lie, y'all, I literally turned to my way. I'm like, man, we just down there did a rain dance out this. Like, what the hell? It's raining outside. Like, and then, once again, man, my yes is my yes, my no is my no. Next day, just put it like this, it was snowing in July. You hear me? Flat out, if you know, you know. It's like you gotta really learn how to embody the energy. And I know a lot of people not gonna put this to test, but you gotta really understand that's what always separate people, because anybody who's a good businessman, they know when you hear something, you instantly put it, you try it, even if you fail at it, because that's gonna make you go over the learning curve quicker than everybody else, and you gonna know if it's a good, successful business or not, while other people still studying and still trying to figure out, instead of putting pedal to the metal and just trying it. You know what I mean? Experience is the best teacher. You know what I mean? That's what separates a lot of people, because even in the Bible they say faith without work is dead. So you got the faith, you saying you believe, but you not putting the intention, the attention and the action with it. You know what I mean? You gotta embody it. You know what I mean? And if you ain't moving like it, if you ain't acting on it, when the opportunity come, y'all gotta realize we gotta get our nervous system together. Because there's a lot of things that's the opportunity gonna come, and you might think, this gotta be the devil or something. Come on, man, because the other side is the illusion. So when it come how you want it to come, don't be scared, don't be worried, embrace it, love it. Remember, that's what you wanted. Because one thing about me, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I done grew way more spiritually, to say the least. To say the least, y'all, I done grew. So I don't really focus to manifest things anymore, real talk, because when you manifest things, it's gonna come, y'all. Real talk. My yes is my yes, my no is my no. I done manifested so much reality, y'all wouldn't even understand if I was even to begin to tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm a person, this how audacious I am. I'm a person who will get in a high-speed chase right now from the police and paint my car and still drive around with it like I'm James Bond or something. You feel me? And only reason I would have got still getting in chases is because I didn't do the tag at the DMV, because, you know what I mean? You just, if you know, you know. If you know, you know, man. If you really know, you know, man. So it's just like, you gotta be audacious. You gotta be audacious, man. You gotta be willing to put the pedal to the metal, man. Straight up. And really pray, y'all. Really pray for discernment, man. before y'all start using a lot of these techniques, man, pray for the Most High to move a lot of the iniquities out of your mind and out of our hearts, man. Me too, I do. My yes is my yes, my no is my no, bro. My yes is my yes, my no is my no, bro. I'm only sharing this information because it's time, clearly. I don't know why. It's time. It's time, yo. And I'm telling y'all, man, it's best to stay in your lane. So if you a baker, just the greatest baker, just trying to embody that energy. If you a NASCAR driver, the greatest NASCAR driver, just trying to embody that energy. Why you meditating? Why you meditate? Because y'all got to really understand, I'm a person who went through the phases with this. A lot of y'all going to be able to skip up quick because if y'all embrace this knowledge, man, if y'all really embrace it, a lot of y'all going to be able to skip up quick, man. For real, for real. For real, for real, man. And it's just like, let me explain it to y'all on a scientific level. Everything vibrates. Atoms, protons, neutrons, when they looking through the thing, the little amoeba, it vibrates. When we moving, we vibrating. When our thoughts going out, it's vibrating. When we speaking words, it's vibrating. That's the science behind the laws of vibration. The earth is spinning. The universe is constantly always growing and expanding. Everything is moving. Everything is motion. So when you get in tune, when you tuning into these frequencies, you are aligning with them. You're vibing just like them. You are resonating like them. It's just like your phone when you do the Bluetooth. You don't see the Bluetooth stuff. You don't see the music jumping in the screen. You don't see none of this stuff, but it's playing off of your phone. Why? Because they in tune with the same frequency. How did the frequencies meet? They resonated. They matched. You had to link it. How do you link it? You had to go in there and press something. You had to do something to link it. It ain't just link. So the meditation is what you doing to link you to that frequency. I hope that can explain it, in simpler, the most simplistic terms. Because what we have to understand is, everybody knew this secret, man. This is what Albert Einstein been telling us about imagination. Manifestation is so deep, it's in you manifest a contract, man. A contract got a blueprint. Everything has the written. Everything has the written and the spoken and the imagine and the vision. When they building these homes, they have blueprints for the homes. When they building cars, they have, the prototypes and all the things before the actual car comes into fruition. And all of it starts in the mind. So just think about it like that. It's so simplistic. And we got to realize, man, if we believe, we can achieve, man. Come on, man. I know y'all remember that stuff on the wall at school, man, in elementary. I know y'all remember that second, third grade looking at it like, man, if we believe. I was one of the people who actually believed that. I actually thought, man, I could do whatever I want to do. I could really, And we all can, man. I want y'all to embrace this energy. We can do whatever we want to do, y'all. Tap in, man. Take the time. Take the time, man. The time, real energy, this force that's flowing through you, man, this electromagnetism, man, you can really attract this stuff, man. You can really tune in, man. For real, for real. For real, for real. But I'm telling y'all, man. And I can't put too much emphasis on this, y'all. Please try to manifest peace, man. Please try to manifest happiness. When you in there meditating, man, and you thinking about you envisioning your daughter's face to have that joy in your heart, to rise your vibration, man, or you envisioning your grandma's face, or you envisioning Hawaii or whatever, float your boat, whatever you got to do to rise. Whatever you got to envision, if it's that $1 million, man, whatever you envisioning, man. And then once you envision that destination, once you really lock in on that destination, man, where you want to go, where do you want to go? Man, I hope that it's really happiness, y'all, because you will get to the million and your best friend had to tell on you. And then you had to throw him up. You feel like it can get wicked, man, when you asking for this stuff and I'm telling y'all from experience, man. I'm telling y'all real life from experience, man. Well, you know, this the third law of the universe, man. All praises go to the Most High, man. Good thoughts, man. Good vibes, man.